Do 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 do. We're coming over here right now. This is here right now. We're gonna play 7 billion humans return to game. We're gonna play. We've got employee ID. And here we are. I finished all these challenges so far, which is fantastic. But before we begin, I have to do the one audio check to make sure everything is okay. You know, audio must be okay. As good as I can get it right now. So let's see if I'm streaming now. Alright, that's as good as it's gonna get. I think the game is a little loud though. It feels loud. But if I open up the volume mixer, the game is on one of its lowest audio settings. So, I suppose we can go from there. Let's see. I think we're good. And my chat's up. I hope it works. And alright, so as far as volume is concerned, like the game itself, if I go to return to game and I do this and I go to, yeah, see, you can't go to settings. It doesn't let you adjust volume very well. Alright, so the question remains, how did I do my challenges here? Important decision. Remember this one? Well, I figured out that we can do it in 5 commands if we do this. If there's a hole to the right of you and above you, which means these assholes went into this corner here. Is that Knight Rider theme? It sounds like the Knight Rider theme. Let's turn it off for now. Maybe the sound here. What's the point of that? I don't know. Don't know. Like, does it add just ambience? Yeah. All the buildings they put all the people in. So if you have a hole here or here, we're gonna loop yourself to the left so you can jump in the hole. Otherwise, you're gonna go to the right and jump in the hole. That's how we did it in 5 commands. Okay. We're going right here now. Now, what was the other one that was really hard for me to figure out? The oh yeah, the emergency escape. The 25 seconds or less. My God, this was messy as hell. This was my efficient command of 9 or fewer steps. This, on the other hand, was a very, very specific set of programming. It's very, very messy. And it's a lot of commands. This one had 63, that one had 60. And it works, if you go to this one and then just execute it. See, you have to take the shortcuts the right way. And then it worked. Good luck, everyone. Oh, that was the 86-second one. Okay, that one sucked. No. It must have been this one that I did. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Alright. 9 or fewer commands, my ass. And there it is, 25 seconds. So you see, it's possible. You just have to individually command them. So let's go to little Exterminator 2, shall we? And we go in here now. Alright, look at me programming. I solved this one for you. No, you didn't. Can you fix that everyone doesn't die? Well, don't show me that everyone dies. I'll take your word for it. Everyone doesn't die. Just one person died. Oh. They throw themselves into the shredder, too. Well, yeah, that sucks balls. Alright, so we don't want this one at all. Alright. Before you edit the program, use this button to step through it line at a time. Alright, fine. I don't want to edit the fucking program. I want to start my own goddamn program, you piece of shit. Touch a worker to observe. Yeah, I'm well aware of this, dude, and I just don't care. Let me just make my own program. Thank you very much. Basically, walk down until you find a hole. Then pick up and walk this way until there's a shredder. Then throw and step up. Okay, that's really all there is to it. So, step down if below you does not equal a hole. Step down. And then loop it. Give 2, drop, step, pick up, and that's right, jump. And there you go. And then if they don't have that check anymore, they can just pick up, and then they can step right until. If down there does not equal a shredder, then just step to the right, and then jump it. And then right there, as soon as they meet the criteria of that, give 2. Give 2 there, and then once you give, we can step this way. Actually, we can just step this way. And then we can... Yeah, that's pretty much it. Go for it. Now let's see how many command lines they want me to do. Hello? If down does not equal hole, step. If down does not equal hole. How come you, along with everybody else, don't do shit? See, she works just fine. She's there. He, if not. If it doesn't equal a hole, step. If it doesn't equal a hole, step. It doesn't equal a hole. How come you won't pick up? Fine. If it doesn't equal a data cube, step. Alright? What? The fuck's wrong with you? Nothing to pick up. I said if down doesn't equal a data cube, step down. If down doesn't equal... Oh, down doesn't equal. How about if that square doesn't equal? Yeah. That was easy. 9 commands. 12 seconds. Oh, I got some work to do. So I need one less command. Well, I can do one less command. Yeah. If this doesn't equal data cube, step down. Yeah. Pick up. Jump. If it doesn't equal a shredder, step. Sure. So, you're gonna walk down. I could do this. The else doesn't matter. Otherwise, you're just gonna keep picking up. And then, you know, if it doesn't equal a shredder, keep jumping. I don't really need the step command, I don't think. Yeah, I can drop this one off, I guess. It won't work. It won't work. It won't work. See? Told you. Alright. Yeah, see? One less command, huh? How about if down, yeah, if or yeah. Uh-huh. So maybe I'll just do step and pick up, get rid of that else command. And then say if it doesn't equal a data cube. Yeah, try this one on. That's 7 commands. Yeah. If it doesn't equal 1 step, there'll be nothing to give to. And then I guess that's 8 commands. You asshole. Yeah. I don't need this jump command. Yeah. Although if it doesn't equal that, step down, try to pick up. Yeah. Step down, pick up. So jump here. If that doesn't equal data cube, jump. If it does, you have to pick up. All right. Try this one out. You guys are tards. All right. Oh right. How about if down doesn't equal a whole? I already tried this one once, but let's try it again. Yeah, see? They pick up. And then, apparently, if... Yeah, shut your balls. Shut your balls. Alright. Okay, fine. If it doesn't equal a whole, step pick up. If it equals a whole, otherwise, they're gonna... Otherwise, you know... if it equals a whole, then they're not gonna pick up anymore. Alright. Now how come this doesn't do a thing? Yeah, I know, you're picking up, I know. Step, pick up, got it. Now here, if that doesn't equal a whole, step this way, give to, nothing to give, right? Now you're gonna jump. If down doesn't equal a whole, if down doesn't equal a whole, which it does. If down, or if down equals a whole, if down doesn't equal a whole, if it doesn't, step this way, give to, nothing to give. If it doesn't equal a whole, which it doesn't, now you're gonna step down and pick up. Yeah. Doesn't work. I can make him drop it off, but I can do it in 9-12. I can't do it in 8 commands. Alright. If it doesn't equal a data cube, I really want to say. I really do. If down doesn't equal a data cube, then step, try and pick up. But then it won't equal a data cube, and how about step down if the foyer you're standing on equals a data cube, then pick up, and then pick up, and then if it equals a data cube, yeah, they're gonna step until the 4 equals data cube. Step. If it equals data cube, you're gonna pick up. on this one, once they pick up, then I'd like to jump you to the loop. If it equals data cube pickup, and then I want you to go to a different loop. Because, you know, if it's not a shredder, then you need to step and loop. So, yeah, step down. But here, oh boy, if I pick up, I actually want to send it there. I actually want to send it into the middle of the loop. If it doesn't equal, yeah, step down. If it's a data cube, pick up. If it doesn't equal that, no. I mean, I could do this, but if it equals a data cube, I need one more line of command. I need a 9th command to jump into this loop. Alright. A few commands. Step. I should say down equals a data cube, pick up. And then they'll just walk this way, you know? But I don't really want to do it that way. Because I need them to throw it into the shredder. I can do this with one loop, I know I can. I'm just trying to figure it out. If down doesn't equal a data cube, you could step down. Else you can pick up. You know? If this doesn't equal a data cube, you can step down. Else you can pick up. That's 8 commands. If down doesn't equal data cube, step. If it does, pick up. And else pick up. Well, no, because as soon as they, I mean, you know, if that doesn't equal a data cube, you're going to step down, otherwise you're going to pick up. But once they pick up, that won't equal a data cube anymore, and they're going to step down to their death. There should be something that says if you're holding a fucking data cube. Oh yeah, if it doesn't equal a data cube and the floor in front of you doesn't equal a fucking hole. Alright. Else pick up. Try this one. Well, that doesn't fucking work. If that's step that way. Step, else pick up. If, okay, once they pick up, that's the thing. Else. Oh, I got it. Else. Pick up. If. Yeah. That'll work. Yeah. Or not. Yeah. Well, you know. Or how about, like, if down doesn't equal 1... Okay, fuck it. And don't step down if, or this one, it don't equal a hole. Because if that equal a hole, you need to step. And yeah, otherwise, if that equal a hole, you need to step this way, and then you need to give 2. And that don't equal a shredder. That's a big condition, but not a big problem. Yeah, see, we're cool. We're not cool. Else, pick up. If that equals a shredder, step that way. If it doesn't equal a shredder, step that way and give 2. Okay. Step that way, give 2. And then else, pick up, nothing to pick up. If else, I can't put an else in there. Ugh. I'm close. I'm very close. Step, give 2. See, you step, and then everything gets cock blocked. Alright. Otherwise, pick up. If all of this criteria don't happen, you're going to step down. Otherwise, you're going to pick up and start stepping to the right. Pick up, step right. If then it's not a shredder, actually, or if that's not a shredder, step down. If it is otherwise, you're going to pick up, step right, and then if that equal a shredder, give 2. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm gonna give 2. Step down. No, it doesn't equal the criteria. If you're not stepping on a data cube, and there's not a hole below you, or there's not a hole there, and that's not a shredder, and down is not a shredder. I can't nest too many more of these. If down does not equal a shredder, then step down. Otherwise, step that way. Well, how come you're cock blocked? What's going on? Look, you're not gonna step, right? If it doesn't equal a data cube, and then the hole, step down. Well, it doesn't. How come you're cock blocked and nobody else is? Like, what makes you special? Like, how come you do it? You do that, and see, you do the check, you step, then you step. But then pick up, right? Yeah, but you are doing the step. How come you, oh, there it goes, else. Pick up, and you're supposed to step to the right. And you do. Nothing to give, right? Then jump. Alright. Nothing to pick up. How come he gets stuck there? How come he gets stuck in that loop and nobody else does? Look, everybody else is fine. He's the only handicapped one. He's the only goddamn special one. Alright? What the fuck? Yeah, exactly. The game is just fucking broke at this point. Oh, I know why. Because, there's no hole there, there's a wall there. If you're not stepping on a data cube, and there's not a hole, and there's not a hole, There's not a shredder. I'll step down. He keeps stepping down because I didn't tell him. Can I nest one more and? There. I guess I can. I think I'm at the limit. I think 6 is all you can do. Alright, cool. 8 commands. 19 seconds. So now I need a set of commands to do it in very quick time. Well, that's easy. Step down till data cube, obviously. Step down. Well, everyone can step 4. And, you know. It doesn't have to be pretty. You know, here, if this equal a data cube, then pick up. And you need to jump. Like somewhere over here. I don't need you to check. Alright, if you're a data cube, pick up, and then you need to step. You need to step 1, 2, 3. I can step 3 over. I can step 4 over, actually, but if I step 3 over 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, if you're stepping on a data cube, do the shit and pick it up, and then step over 3. 1, 2, 3. Right here, if it's not a shredder, step. Else give, and then step. Else, give to, there, and then you need to step a couple. There we go, let's try this one out. No. If it equals a data cube, then whatever, otherwise, yeah, see, this needs to jump down there. Otherwise, you need to jump up here. Efficiency. Or not. How come you stop? What's wrong with you? Alright, so you're gonna jump, you're gonna pick up. Alright, once you have it, you're gonna step over 3, 2, 3. She's gonna give. Okay, so you step. If there's no data cube there. Okay, so if there's no shredder there, step. Else give to. Okay, here. Oh, there's no loop there. There has to be a loop there. Okay, so, try this one. This should be good. Oh yeah. Efficiency. 18 lines of code, 8 seconds. And there you have it. So, cool. You see, it's always... The time one is not the same as the number of lines one. These are the harder ones, the ones to the left, yeah. The ones that dead end so much. So, let's try this out. Uniquely disposed. There comes a moment when the program is pushing so fast, faster than keeping scary and beautiful. I'm sorry, this is so my way. Disposable shredders. They can only be used once. I can only use it once, huh? Well, great. There. Well, how about... Alright. I know how to do this. They're gonna walk down until... If there's a shredder down there, they're gonna keep walking. Pick up, step down. Here, if down equal shredder, give 2. Down. End, I guess. That's an extra line of code you don't need. Okay, so you're gonna step down if it equals a shredder, give 2. So you're gonna pick up, you're gonna step down. Here, if they step down, okay, if it doesn't equal shredder, else, step right and down. Actually, you can just say, oh, yeah, you know, if there's a worker below you, then step right and down. And there you have it. Yeah. Try that. Yeah, that's pretty easy. But it's in 10 lines though. Seven or fewer commands. Holy shit. 12 seconds? Goddamn. 7 or fewer commands, huh? I should just walk my happy ass down and then kill myself. Well, you know, how am I supposed to do this in 7 commands? Well, you know. Well, I suppose I can just pick up from here. That. And then if I step down, you know, it would be if. If below you doesn't equal a shredder, then you can step down. Else, if, you know, if it does, then, you know. And then you can give 2. And then you can give to path 1. You know, and then, but you're gonna have a dude who's gonna die. You know, I kind of want to have the step. What can I say? If down doesn't equal a shredder, don't can give 2. Else, you know, down doesn't equal a shredder. Step down, then give 2. Otherwise, step left or round together with the right. Otherwise, if it's an employee, step right, and then we have to step down. 8 commands. 7 commands. Ugh. I can... We can pick up there, and then we can all step that way. That's 2 commands. Pick up and step. If down don't equal no shredder, you know, or if it doesn't equal a shredder, or down equals a worker. If down doesn't equal shredder or it equals a worker, then how about step this way? No, otherwise... Else... step down and give to. People can die. You're just gonna keep looping, aren't you? Well, son of a bitch. But that's right, you need 7 commands only. You know, and I did this in 10 commands. 7 commands. I need a loop in here somewhere. Ugh. Otherwise... Well, I could do this. Maybe. So everyone dies, right? Yep. Everyone dies. Seven or fewer commands, done. 30 seconds, though. Yep. So I did the 7 commands one, now I have to do the time one. Actually, I know how to do this. Instead of stepping that way, how about we step this way? Let's try this one. "28 seconds. If it doesn't equal, I want you to step and I want you to give to. If it doesn't equal shredder or it equals a worker, you need to step that way. Then you need to give to, and then probably end. Right? No, that doesn't work. Because... Okay, so... If it does, step to, give to, end. Try that one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This doesn't work. If down don't equal no shredder, and space equal worker, step that way. Oh. I'm gonna copy this code and do it over here, and I'm gonna fix this code up to be nice. Okay, if that don't equal no shredder. Okay, so yeah. Otherwise, you know. So, you know. If else give to. Yeah. This is my command that works for 7 lines. But I need one that, Oh, I did it! I did it! I did it in 1 command! And everybody dies. Cool. And now some people say, I don't want people to die. So, this one would be end at that point. So, if you do that, you do copy code, go to here, paste your code, and then if it's give to and then end, then you're fine, because then nobody dies. Hello? Yeah. You get the time, but you don't get the commands because you have an end in there somewhere. So I've done it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The one where everybody dies is fine because humans are disposable creatures. Okay, this one was my first set, so no, we're good. Alright. And there you have it. That's 16, 18. I have to go to 20 before I can go back to 17. Let's see about going through 20. Reverse line. Now what? What is this? These data cubes appear backwards. What? I know what you're thinking. It's not just because I'm looking at them from up here. Yes, reverse the line of cubes. Reverse the line of cubes? Well, you can pick them up. And I could say, if there's a worker to your... reverse the line of cubes. You can pick up and give to. If what you hold is less than the number to your right and greater than the number to your... I bet you anything is going to say less than and greater than. Reverse the line of cubes. Well, I can set them up into a conga line. For instance, if there's a worker to your right, you could step right. So actually, the first command would be, of course, just to pick up. And I would say snake it around, right? For example, step this way. And then you say if this way equals a wall, and down equals a hole, then you can step this way. And then I say, if that way equals a hole, keep stepping until this equals a hole. Now, I can do this efficiently, but... Alright. Pick them up, walk that way, walk this way. Actually... Alright. Okay, stop. If there's a worker in front of you, stop. Yeah. So I'm going to step this way. If there's no worker in front of you, if this way does not equal a worker, and that way does not equal a hole, then you're going to have to step this way. So, you're going to keep stepping. Else, you're going to keep walking. If it equals a worker, then... If it doesn't equal a worker, it doesn't equal a whole step. See, right here, at this point in time, once it does, then, you pick up, you step this way. You step this way. And then right here, if ahead of you doesn't equal that, then walk. I hope that the stepping will happen first, I'm not sure. Else, drop. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to work. Probably not. I told you to pick up. There. Son of a bitch. I told you to keep walking that way. Yeah. Alright. There. Alright. Else drop. Jump. And then we're gonna do that. Try that. You son of a bitch. I told you to step that way. Oh, right, there's no more jump command. That. Yeah, you see, that doesn't work because as soon as he gets to that point, he goes, oh, there's a worker there. Too bad there's not a wait one command. Like, just wait 1 second and then it'll work. If ahead of you doesn't equal the worker or hold, and behind you, if how about if ahead of you does not equal a hole, keep walking until maybe, and if it doesn't equal a hole, or there's not a data cube on the floor. If that, now forget the worker part. If it's not a hole, and it's not a data cube, or it's not a data cube, step. Or it's not a data cube, step. Otherwise, if it's a hole or a data cube, drop. Yeah. It's not very efficient, but, you know. I said drop. If ahead of you doesn't equal a hole, step. Else drop. If ahead of you doesn't equal a hole. How come you don't stop? Hold on. Okay. Yeah, right here, see? If it doesn't equal a hole, okay, so step. If ahead of you does not equal a hole, or step. Oh, right. Right. Or a data cube. Okay, so he says, okay, well, it's a hole, but there's still no data cube there. Jump, suicide. If it doesn't equal a hole. And then I need to have another check. Step. If it's a hole or a data cube. If ahead of you equals a hole, or if ahead of you equals a data cube, drop. Let's try that. No! Or there's a hole behind you. Oh! If ahead of you doesn't equal a hole, step. If ahead of you equals a hole, or ahead of you equals data cube, or behind you equals data cube, jump. How come it worked before? Right here. If ahead of you is a data cube, drop. Gotcha. Now how about this one? Oh, okay. Guess he's gonna keep trying to walk. Okay, okay. If ahead of you is not a hole, and ahead of you is not a data cube, then step. Okay, and then if ahead of you is a hole, or ahead of you is a data cube, okay, you're being a dick. You're being a douche. Alright? So right here, okay, look. If it's not a hole and it's not a data cube, step. Okay? If, yeah. So here, okay, see, if ahead of you, but it's now a data cube. But he's stuck on this step because that was his last command. Oh, come on. Ugh. So you're stuck in a loop. God damn it. Alright. I'm on the right track, I know I am. Yeah, if it's not a wall, keep step this way. Yeah, otherwise jump back. If it's a wall, I can just command them to step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. And then, you know. Here, they get stuck in this loop here. Because they can't execute the next command until they satisfy the other command, and the other command tells them to walk. How about, if it's not a hole in a data cube, I tell them to step, but then it becomes a data cube when you drop it, you know? Step. Yeah. If it's a hole, or it's a data cube, drop. I have an idea. If that equals a hole, or there's a data cube in front of you, there's a hole behind you, drop. Else, step that way. Try that. God damn it. I can get rid of this. Try that. Well, how come... Oh, wow. Like, they're doing it slowly? I don't know. That's weird. Like, eventually. Okay. Nice. Can you drop now? Can the other one drop? I don't know if she's gonna be stuck in a loop forever. Ahead of you equals a data cube. There you go. 9 or fewer commands. 407 seconds. Can I possibly do this in less commands? Maybe. I could probably get rid of this jump command. Maybe. fucked up my code already. Cool. That was close. That was close to time, actually. I'm gonna copy this code, and I'm going to paste it here. Yeah. I almost got time on that one. And I need one less code. Like, if I drop this jump from this step and did it. Sweet! Not really. I wish you could undo. You can undo. Okay. Yeah. Well, you have to pick up. How come I don't get my time? Well, my other dude dies. I really don't care about him dying, but I need to drop one line of code. Yeah. I keep thinking I don't need this jump anymore. But if I don't have the jump, yeah, if it's not a wall or a thing, there's just, here, I don't need them to step to the right anymore. I know I'm missing something. Alright. I could have them walk to the right, and then step down. If there's a data cube, pick it up. No, you can't do that. They have to pick up first. Alright, how can I truncate one code line? This else, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, it works. 9 command lines, but I still don't have the time. So I need one more command code. Yeah. I can do this really quick, actually. It's just like you pick up. If there's a hole down there, and I can have you step. Yeah, I can do that. So you see, everybody picks up this way. And then, you know, here, if. Okay, actually, yeah, else. If, else, step this way. If there's a hole here, then I'm going to have you step 1 to the bottom here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over. 1, 2, not efficient, 4, and 5. And then I'm going to say, fine. Yeah, and here, if to your right equals nothing, after they do all those steps, right, then you can step 1 and drop. And step 1, drop. And then I can just say end. Okay, so everyone's going to walk to here. If it doesn't equal nothing. If it equals nothing, step and drop. Else, if it equals something, else, if that equals a data cube or a worker, no, just a data cube. Okay, so if it equals nothing, step and drop. Else, yeah. Now, if there's a data cube there, if that way equals a data cube, you can just drop an end. But yeah, try that. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, that's right, I need a loop. Yeah. Mm-hmm. If it equals a hole, otherwise a step. Okay, sure. Mm-hmm. Try that. Oh, god damn it. How come that doesn't work? Everyone does this. If that equals it, otherwise, step to the right. Yeah, that should work. Yeah, see? If this way equals nothing... And below you... Oh. Otherwise, they're going to step that way and drop. That applies to you. Yeah. If ahead of you, to the left of you, if two, I could have everyone step the entire way. No, I can't, because they have to stop here. How about if there's a worker behind you? Or this way. There's a worker to the right of you. And there's... No, because that still applies here. And... if there's a worker behind you... God damn it, I'm close. So you're gonna walk here. But I need you to step one more. If, like... Oh, if there's nothing to the left and right of you... No. You see, right here is where she fucks up. I should say if, you know, and then that one. How come you, if it's nothing, step? Pause, motherfucker. If there's nothing there, step. But if there's not a data cube, if that equals a hole, which it does, yeah. Okay, there it is. And this way equals nothing. Then step. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Great, damn it. If that way is a worker, and... Well, god damn it. I need you to pick up. I need you to... Yeah. Alright. See, once you're here is where I'm fucking up. So, like... You know, how about if there's a worker above you, You can step 1. Yeah. How about that? Now how come you get stuck? Oh god damn it. I am so close. This one, it don't work. This one is my command lines, but it doesn't do it inefficiently at the time. Maybe, yeah, we're gonna step that way. And maybe we don't have to step that way. Well, we have to step that way. We gotta pick up. And then maybe, yeah, everyone has to step that way. And then you have to step that way. Otherwise, that command. This jump, actually, hold on. I'm gonna copy this code. It was really close. That was the thing. So maybe if I loop it the right way, right? If it doesn't equal that, else you can just jump. Yeah. Try that. Yeah, see, they have to stop and collect their thoughts each time, right? I don't care if they die. Although that will stop their command lines. I can probably shave a second off if they drop and it ends. Maybe. Otherwise it won't command line them again. Try that. Did that shave off a couple seconds? Nope. It's the same amount of time. Son of a bitch. Well, you have to pick up. We're gonna walk that way. If it's a wall, step that way. And then, if there's a hole or a data cube, drop. Otherwise, step to the right and loop. I'd like them to step a few more, but it's not really possible. Yeah. Alright. I could have them walk until that equals. Oh. Yeah, see, it could be if this one. No, but they're all gonna step. Yeah. How about this? Yeah, if that equals a hole. Then step down, and then... Otherwise, we're gonna loop it. Otherwise, we're gonna say, okay, step this way, and then you do the check. If, otherwise, step, and then jump. So step this way, and then, yeah. Oh, son of a bitch. 'Cause you can't. 'Cause you can't. Alright, yeah. Guess I'm gonna have to do it that way. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, too late, 12, 13. Oh, son of a bitch. I fucked it up already. I get my lines, this is my last challenge. I've been at this long enough. I need to figure out how to do this in 2 less seconds. Yeah. If that equals a hole, step down. Step this way. If there's a hole that way, or a data cube that way, drop. And otherwise, else, yeah. Else step that way. If that's a hole, do all of this. If, yeah, else. Yeah, if it just doesn't equal a hole, then I'm gonna step that way. Yeah. Trying to save a step so they don't all have to walk that way. How come you keep walking? You're handicapped. Yeah. Is that why you need the extra step? Yeah, she's stuck in a loop. She needs to... Yeah, see, she does this. She steps that way. Right? If it equals a hole, step down. Which it doesn't, so step this way. If that equals a hole, step down. Otherwise, step that way. If it equals a hole, step down. Otherwise, step that way. If it equals a hole, which it does, now step down. Okay, yeah, it's that command right there. This step just needs to go at the bottom of it. That. Did it. More lines, the best time. Sweet. So we did it. We got my 2 challenges. Alright, so we did... What did we do? We did shred lines, we did Little Exterminator 2, I did 8. I did 8 challenges. So that's pretty good for a little bit of streaming there. And I hope people are enjoying this. If not, whatever. I'm doing it for myself. It's kind of fun. So, hey. It's fun to do it. Just your original code is fun to do, to see if you can figure it out. Then try to streamline it into as few commands as possible, then try to just make it as fast as possible. So, if any of you have any, say, better solutions than I've come up with, go ahead, man. Record them and I'll watch your video. But, am I almost done with the greens? Almost is relative. I think I've done half of the greens. No, there's, so this would be 21 up here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's gonna be 25 of them, and I've done over half. Okay, which is cool. But these were all tutorials and things, so that's fine. Okay, so we're almost at the blues, so that's pretty cool. Recycling machines, huh? Anyway, that's pretty nice. Let's put on some music. Tomorrow Corporation. Toggle for screen and exit game. Alright, see everyone soon.